steps in. Oh, lights on, lights on. Morning. Don't need those on. How is everybody? How many we're going to have on a Saturday morning? What do you reckon? Leanne Walters, you've got a gold medal. Should be going, woo, woo, woo. Leanne, how fabulous. Oh, I love seeing your Advent windows in the tribe. Leanne's a lovely tribe member. And this time last year as well, her whole street, Leanne organised it all. She went round knocking on the doors, asking if they wanted to do the Advent windows, and all the street have taken a number, and each day a particular house does the front window, and oh my God, some of them are stunning, and Leanne every day now shares them in the tribe, and it's like our own little Advent. I love it. So keep doing it, Leanne. So Leanne's got gold, Kathy Ann is silver, and Lisa Burns is bronze. Kathy Ann, you remind me to put my lipstick on. What forgot? Oh, I'm loving this orange one at the moment, this corally one. Look, I'd be ready for a party now. That's me ready. Oh, let's have a look. So, Lisa, good morning. Jackie, good morning. And Trish, how are you? Helen and Diane, come on, let's all share it. Who's going to share it? I mean, the chance of 240 coming on a weekend at 7 a.m. What do you think? There'll be more catch-up people. Good morning, Billy Jane and Tracy and Cindy. Right, I'm going to start because I was a few minutes late again. Leanne's out on the golf course. How was that? Morning, Kim. Kim, first driver to book on. Our virtual retreat is confirmed. I've put the details in the blurb. We are definitely running it, but I'm going to talk about it briefly after the magic for the next couple of days, and I'll go a bit quiet. And then, but Kim, first driver to book on. Oh no, I think who is it?
It's still live.
Yeah.
It went off on mine.
Oh, it's because it's No, I am. So yes, just a quick heads up. We are definitely running a virtual retreat on the 2nd and 3rd of January. So our next one wasn't due till May, but we always do a January retreat, obviously a real life one. We've done them for the last 6 years, ever since we've started our business. And it just feels bloody wrong just not doing it. So we are. So thank you for the pressure, people. Why aren't you doing one? Why aren't you doing one? No, because they're hard work, but they're just brilliant. So are we ready? Now, you might get a little bit emotional, especially if you've been with me every day, or some of you, honestly, please do share. I got another email last night from a lady one of her friends shared it into her group, into her page, and she's just started. She did yesterday's, and then she did 2 or 3, and she says, oh my goodness, it is going to make such a difference. So she's going to go back to the beginning when we've finished and do them. And honestly, if you feel amazing because you're doing this, you can pass that on, and it's free. It's free. This is just all our mindset stuff, and it's free. So please do share it, honestly. If you can just, share it and get one other person doing it. Deborah Ashton's in bed with a coffee, bliss. How lovely is that? Well, Deborah, you're in for a right treat. Me waffling for 20 minutes. Right, so this is more of a... Look, some of you will find this hard, but I want you to have your hand on your heart and just know how amazing you are. Be impeccable with your words. 150 will start on that. Please do share it. Are you sitting comfortably? Day 27, the penultimate day, the magic mirror. So, Cahill Gibran, in 1883, who was a poet and artist, said, "The appearance of things changes according to the emotions, and thus we see magic and beauty in them, while the magic and beauty are really in ourselves." Ooh. So what I read into that immediately, we all read different stuff, is that we all think the magic and beauty is out there. Oh, look, I wish I had that thing. I wish I had that. Oh, that's really good. Oh, this, that and the other. And, whether it makes you happy or sad. but it's how we think about those things that gives the beauty, and that's always within our power, always within us. I mean, he might not mean that one little bit. He might, if he was still alive, he might think, Sally, you're talking shite, love. But I don't care because I like it. But that's just my interpretation. Yours might be different. So here we go. You can spend the rest of your life running around trying to beat the outside world into shape. Please listen to this. You might beat the outside world into shape, any shape you want, chasing one problem after another, trying to fix them, complaining about situations or other people, and never succeed in living your life to the fullest and realising all of your dreams. But when you make the magic of gratitude your way of life, everything in your world around you magically changes. Just like that. Your world magically changes because you changed. So what you are attracting has changed too. I mean, come on, people, how true is that? Instead of going around bitching and moaning and trying to change stuff and trying to change your partner because they're not doing stuff how you want it. I'm guilty of that all the time, getting in Simon's business. What are you doing? Well, why I'd have done it like that, and and you have all these expectations, and when they're not met, you get pissed off, you know, but because we're not being grateful. And so we're just pissed off. But when you start being grateful for all these things, you change. It really does change you. And because you change, because I've experienced it from 5-6 years ago when I first did the magic, when I went through all the financial crisis, I changed as a person intrinsically because I was more grateful. And because of that, situations start to change. And then because of that, you start to attract different things. So that's just your opener. Are you ready? In the inspirational words, are you enjoying your coffee, Deborah? In bed. Lovely, I love it. Nothing wrong with that. She'll be going, oh yes I am, thanks. I love it. I can just imagine her sat there. Well, I can't because I don't know what a bedroom looks like, but do you know what I mean? I know Deborah. So, in the inspirational words of Gandhi and in the lyrics of Michael Jackson's song, Man in the Mirror, which impacted hundreds of millions, one of the most powerful messages of all time was delivered. Change the person in the mirror and your world will change. Change the person in the mirror and your world will change. Now, if you have followed the 26 magical practice to this point, you have changed. And I know some of you have felt it already because you've been telling me. Some of you have felt like you have seriously changed. I mean, how many years have you been doing maybe Weight Watchers, Slimming World and focusing on your weight and trying to do all that? Some of you have lost weight while doing the magic and you're not even doing a bloody diet. And that's my whole ethos. This is why I feel so passionately about stuff like this. I don't offer a diet in my community. Do you ever see me offering? I might tell you about what I'm doing at the moment, but I've never ever offered. I mean, I'll never say never. No, don't know, but I just don't. Because you've got to put yourself into a mindset, and stuff like this really makes a difference. So you have changed, and even though it is sometimes hard to see the changes in yourself, you will have felt the change in your happiness, and you will have seen the change of improved circumstances in your life and the magical changes in the world around you. You have practiced the magical power of gratitude for your family and friends, for your work, money and health, for your dreams, and even for people you come across each day. But the person who deserves your gratitude more than anyone is you. Welcome, Lena. New person here today. That'll have been because somebody shared it. So thank you. Thank you for being here, Lena. And so please do share. So how often are we grateful for ourselves? You've been doing this for everybody else, for wishing magic dust on people. So just listen up. You might find this a bit tricky, but get a grip. When you are grateful to be the person in the mirror, feelings of dissatisfaction, discontentment, disappointment, or I'm not good enough completely disappear. And with them, every dissatisfying, discontenting, and disappointing circumstance in your life magically disappear too. I mean, how amazing is that? That you might find that a bit hard to bear, because how often do you go to a mirror and are grateful for yourself? Usually you go to the mirror and you just go, fat bitch. Or you go, Jesus, what the state of my hair. Bloody hell, look at that. You can tell I've not had any Botox. Bloody hell, look at all that. I've not half put weight on. My Hessian shopper's on fine form. God, I'm getting old. Fucking ugly bitch. Jesus. How many of you do that? How many of you do that to yourself? It's just habitual, learned, default behaviour, and it's got to stop. So, are you listening? When you are grateful, so negative feelings about yourself, and we all do it, and we all do it most of the time. Please share it. This is such an important message. Honestly, I think one of the most important ones. You can go around sprinkling magic dust on everybody, but until you really start accepting yourself as you are now, you're never going to get the biggest benefit. Oh, thank you. I had them done yesterday. I went for a bit of black. I went from bright pink to black, just for a laugh. So, negative feelings about yourself cause the greatest damage to your life, because they are more powerful than any feelings you have about anything or anyone else. So, you know, I've been telling you for the last 26 days, you've got to feel it. You've got to feel it in your heart. You've got to look at somebody and wish them well and be grateful for your health. You've got to sprinkle magic dust on that person. Feel the gratitude. Think back about all the money that you've been given in the past by your mum and dad when they bought me my petite typewriter when I was 8, and my Clark shoes and my fold-away bike. All that money was spent on me, and feel the gratitude. And that's all well and good, and you might get a whoosh. But nothing beats the depth of gratitude and the power of it when you start to feel that for yourself. And I know it's hard, but just listen up. So wherever you go and whatever you do, take those negative feelings with you in every moment, and those feelings taint everything you touch. They act as a magnet. So let me just start that. Negative feelings about yourself cause the greatest damage to your life, because they are more powerful than any feelings you have about anything or anyone. So the negative feelings are far more powerful and destructive and dangerous than any positive feelings you might ever feel. Because when you're feeling negative, whenever you go, whatever you do, you take those negative feelings with you in every moment, and those feelings taint everything you touch. And they act as a magnet, attracting more dissatisfaction, more discontentment, and more disappointment with everything you do. Think of Carol yesterday. No, it wasn't Carol, was it? Janice going to work, pissed off, red light, didn't press the snooze button. And when she got there, she took all the shit and dumped it on poor Carol, because that's what we do. So negative, and you feel it, and it's so much more damaging. But when you are grateful to be you, rather than pissed off to be you because you perceive other people, oh, they're really slim, oh, they're really kind, I wish I was like that, oh, they're really nice, oh, I love her hair, I wish I had her house, wish I had her family, she's perfect, I'm just a bag of shit. That's what we do. But instead of doing that, when you are grateful to be you, yes, you, look at me now, you right there. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how heavy you are. I don't care if you've got a saggy belly and your boobs are down to your floor. I don't give a shit. And neither should you. You've got the most amazing body and mind, and you are here right now. What date is it? On the 5th of December, after the shittiest, weirdest year of 2020, you are still here on the 5th of December 2020. So you, let me tell you, are bloody magnificent. And I couldn't give a shit about the lines on your face, or whether your hair's grey, or whether you look a state. Who gives a toss? It really, honestly, you are here living this day, and you have done all this gratitude for other people. So when you are grateful to be you, you will only attract circumstances that make you feel even better about yourself. You have to be rich with good feelings about yourself to bring the riches of life to you. Gratitude for yourself enriches you. So this was said at the beginning. You know, Gillian's whooshing. I know, I want you all to whoosh and realise that you're magnificent just the way you are. Whoever, do you remember this on the first day? Whoever has gratitude for themselves will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for themselves, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. So now this is where you might find it tricky. 175 on a weekend. So come on, get it shared. You're doing brilliantly. Honestly, I'm so love seeing your experiences of this. So I want you to do this even if you feel stupid. You don't have to do it now. Wait till I've finished. To do the magic mirror practice, go to a mirror right now. You can do it now if you want. I can't see you. Nobody can see you. Or you can do it after. Go to a mirror right now. Look directly at the person in the mirror and say out loud, say the magic words, thank you, with all your heart. Mean it more than you have ever meant it before. Say thank you for being you. Say thank you for everything that you are. And say thank you with at least the same amount of feeling you've used for everything and everybody else during this last 26 days. Be grateful for you just as you are. I know that's going to be hard for a lot of us to go in the mirror and literally look at yourself in the eyes instead of hating what you see, which ridiculously so many of us do, and I know so many of you do. I want you to look in the mirror and just say thank you. So say your name. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Debs. Thank you, Diane. Even Sharon, Tracy, Julie and Janice, thank you. Billy Jane, thank you. And Nikki, thank you. Look at yourself in the mirror and truly mean it. Your body has got out of bed and it's here. And we give it so much shit. We give it so much disrespect. We treat it badly. We don't move it enough. We give it too much crap to cope with. We're always beating ourselves up, but don't do all that just for today. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. I want you all doing it in a mirror. Don't just walk around. A lot of you go, oh, I'll do it, but I can't do it in a mirror. Get a bloody grip and get to a mirror and look at yourself in your eyeballs and say thank you. It's powerful stuff. I know some people think it's bloody shit, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm willing to piss a few people off and get trolled by them thinking I'm a knob if I can make some of you just start seeing it. Tracy's whooshing. Thank you, Tracy. Where am I? Oh, I'm getting emotional today. So continue with the magic mirror practice by being grateful to that beautiful person in the mirror for the rest of the day today. Never mind the rest of the day, Rhonda, love. Bloody hell, you've slipped up there. The rest of your life. The rest of your life, be grateful for that amazing person. I must email her and tell her to alter that in the next edition. So, thank you for everything. So, in the mirror for the rest of the day and say the magic words, thank you, every time you look at yourself in a mirror. If you're not in a position to say the magic words out loud at any particular time, then you can say them in your mind. And if you're really brave, you can look in the magic mirror and say 3 things about yourself that you're grateful for. We often sometimes do this in the tribe, and I've done it in online programs that I've done. Oh, lovely. So we've done it in online programs that we've done, but to literally go to a mirror, or not even if you don't do it in a mirror, and just say things about yourself that you're grateful for. You can say shitloads about your friends, can't you? Your family. Oh, she's really kind. Oh, she's got beautiful eyes. Oh, she's got amazing hair. Oh, she's got a fabulous figure. Oh, everything. But as soon as it comes to about yourself, you're just like, oh, you know, it's hard. But come on. If you're feeling really brave, say 3 amazing things about yourself. You know, I love, oh, Simon's on. Hello, Simon's up in the airing cupboard. I've always loved my eyes. You know, I know I've got eyelashes on at the moment, but I love the colour of my eyes, the green and a bit off green, like my mum's. They remind me of my mum. Do you know what I've started to love, although not really, but I'm trying to, is my Hessian shopper. My nana had it, and it's worse when I'm carrying extra weights. Now it's a bit Turkish, but it's just what it is. But it's part of me. And yes, Beth, look, I love my new black nails. Not my nails. People think they're fake, but they're not. I've really looked after them. I put oil on. I put Kim Perry's balm on. That's what I do at night time, putting them on. Look at the length of those. All mine. Thanks, Beth. Beth paints them on here. She's got some new colours in yesterday. So I want you to go to a mirror and do it. So if for any reason in the future you are not being kind to yourself, you will know to give to the one person who deserves your gratitude more than anyone else, the person in the mirror. I know it's the old adage, if you're on a plane, always put your own mask on before everybody else. And we might do that sometimes, but we never do it when it comes to gratitude. Oh, hello from the US, Lisa. Lovely to have you here. We don't. We're busy giving everybody else grateful. We're grateful for the postman, grateful for my daughter, grateful for my mum, grateful for the checkout woman. What are you grateful to you for? What are you grateful to you for? So we've finished. Listen, when you're grateful, you don't blame yourself when you make a mistake. Now listen to this, people. When you're grateful, you don't blame yourself when you make a mistake. When you're grateful, you don't criticise yourself when you're not perfect. When you're grateful for being you, you are happy, and you will become a magnet to happy people, happy situations and magical circumstances, which will surround you wherever you go and in whatever you do. When you can see the magic in that person in the mirror, your whole world will change. And that's it for day 27 of the magic. And it's as simple as that. Get to a mirror and say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Say 3 things about yourself, not that you like, that you love. Then you'll feel weird doing it. Oh, I don't like doing this. I didn't used to like coming on live. I hated it. When it first started. Oh, what will people think? I sound like a right big head. I sound like I'm preaching. Oh, I'm not fit enough. I'm not like a lot of other instructors. Oh, I've put a stone and a half on. How can I go on the page and preach about health and fitness when I've been shit the last 2 months? But it's real life. But I love myself for that. I actually like the fact that I can be honest with you all, that I can, put weight on and struggle and get depressed and do all that. And yet I'm still here showing up, trying my best, because that's life. What's the point of painting a perfect picture? Because it's all shit bollocks. You're not being truthful to yourself. You're not being truthful. So get to a mirror and say thank you. I tell you, Lena, no, I've taken the time because people have been so kind and generous sharing it. So we've been getting new people in every day. Selena, there's loads of people doing it. I've taken the time to upload all the videos to my YouTube channel. When I'm coming through the links, I'll put the link on, Lena. So rather than having to scroll through all the Facebook, because there's loads of stuff in between, I've put them all in a playlist on my YouTube channel. It's all free, so you can subscribe to that, and then you can just do it in order. They're all in order, all in a convenient playlist. Because how many people are doing it again? They're going to start again. So day 28 tomorrow, but one thing I do want to tell you, and yes, I hate doing stuff like this on the end of the magic, because you do get trolls sometimes. Oh, there you are, selling something. I run a business at the end of the day. I give so much away for free. It is a nonsense. Well, it's not a nonsense because I love it. That's how I built my business. That's all I ever did was free stuff and retreats. My business is running health and fitness retreats in real life. We've had to switch it up this year because 5 of them were cancelled because of COVID. So we took them online, and oh my God, the results are incredible. The feedback is incredible, because you know how much I love to create community. I come in, I like and comment, I get involved with you. I love that Susan Samuels loves doing the magic. I know she's been having great results with it, and that's what I love to do. I don't just do a live and walk off and don't give a shit about you. This is my favourite part of my job, is getting to know the people who take the time to follow me when there's billions of people you could be spending your time with right now, and yet you're choosing to be here. So I will never, ever, ever take that for granted, ever. I promise you. And it's really important to me. But I'm delighted. We weren't going to do our next virtual retreat till May, because we're not doing any in-person retreats in the UK next year at the moment. We haven't booked any because we don't know what's happening. So we've just gone ahead and booked a virtual retreat for May. But we have never before not done a January retreat. Always on the straight after New Year's Day, we do a real life retreat with 28 people, and it's always epic. So I thought, well, why aren't we doing one in January? I just assumed, I don't know, we just didn't. We've not planned it in. So we're doing it. But the beauty of it is, instead of being 3 days, because some people can't do 3 days, New Year's Day falls on a Friday. So we are doing a virtual retreat on Saturday and Sunday. Diane's booking it. I know some people have booked on already. They saw the event last night and we've had bookings already. I've not even told people about it yet, and I won't do it a lot after tomorrow because I just don't like to. But as soon as Christmas is not out of the way because it's a lovely thing, then we'll start. So we've got a 2-day retreat on the 2nd and 3rd of January. If Simon's in the office, he might put the link on so you can go and check it all out and book your place. Now, usually our retreats are £150 for the 3 days. Because it's only 2 days, we're doing it at 99 quid. Now, I know a lot of you at this time of year, it's a struggle with COVID, but I know some of you aren't in that position. So I can't not put it there. You know, I know some of you won't be able to do it, but for the first time ever as well, this shows how far we've come. When I first used to do online programs, we didn't have a buy now button. We didn't have anything, literally. We used to have to take all the payments manually. And now we've got a buy now button. We've got a shop on the website. And for the first time ever, we've got a gift voucher, a retreat gift voucher. So you can either book the retreat or you can buy a gift voucher for somebody else. Or you can ask for it for a present from somebody, and you buy a gift voucher and they get a code and they get it emailed. You get an email with a little gift voucher on. How ace is that? So you might want to you and somebody else might want to club together for a friend who's really struggling and she can't afford the £99, but you might be able to afford it for yourself and for somebody else. So what an absolutely ace gift to give to somebody. And that's why I wasn't going to mention it at all till after Christmas, because I don't like the selling part stuff. And Sam, my amazing mindset coach, who always works on the retreats as well, and the virtual retreats, is incredible. You get group coaching sessions with him. He just tells me off, says, Sally, you are offering people an opportunity and it's up to them whether they take it or not. Liz is going to be booking. I know, it was the last retreat was amazing. I mean, Liz, can you imagine having that on the 2nd and 3rd of January? Still 2 fitness classes a day, still 2 yoga classes a day, a group coaching session each day. Simon's coming on day 2 to do his coaching session, virtual walking together, optional soup and juice cleanse sent to you if you want it, if you want to do that. You don't have to juice, but it will stop you from putting your head in the tin and eating all the coffee creams. It will stop you just eating shit. You know, when after Christmas, I get worse after Christmas. I just think, oh, sod it, what's the point? It's January, it's crap. Sarah's already booked. Oh my God, Sarah, I can't wait to see you on it. I'm excited, I genuinely am. And can I just say as well, if you book it now rather than leaving it, I wish I could tell you there's a great big bonus and you get like VIP tickets. You don't. I don't do stuff like that because the bonus is that you're on it. If you book it now, one thing it will give you is this psychological, subconscious boost, because you know you've invested in yourself, you know that you've got something to look forward to, and you're not going to have to start January 2021 after this quite horrific year for a lot of people on your own, feeling shite. And that's what I love about these virtual retreats, is that they are so impactful in a private Facebook group. But don't worry, you know, and a lot of tribers do it. A lot of my tribe members do the virtual retreat as well. Don't you, tribe? You do. So I just love the camaraderie. But please, if you cannot afford it, think what, you know, can you ask for it as a gift? Can you ask, you know, your family members to club together? You know, and rather than getting a Ladro ornament, where the hell did that come from out of my head? Because I used to manage H. Samuels and they used to sell Ladro or a Lilliput Lane Or rather than getting a few bottles of wine, or rather than getting a new pair of shoes that you probably won't wear because we don't know what we're doing, get your friends to club together for you. You know, you might get a £5 each, a £10 each or something, and put it towards it. You know, what can you do? What can you do? The magic. Write your check. If you can't afford it now, get a check out, because you can write as many magic checks as you want and write £99 on it. This is for the retreat. Manifest it. Write your check out. Shove it on your fridge and attract the money into your life. So, Kathy, going to Ask Money this year. When's the closing date? Do you know what, Kathy? Unlike any other one, we usually close the date 10 days before. But because it's New Year and Christmas, I don't want to be in people's faces the lead up to Christmas. In fact, Tribers, you're going to be proud of me. I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Simon and I, the week before Christmas, are taking a week off. A whole week off the tribe, off social media, off everything. So I'm going to take a week off. So the closing date is the day before. Is going to be New Year's Day. At the end of New Year's Day, you've got up until then if you want, if you cannot afford it now. But please, if you can afford it now, invest in yourself right now. Go up to that mirror and say thank you, and then book your place. I know that sounds like a really shitty, sleazy salesman tactic, but it isn't, because I know what my mind works like. If you do that now, you are investing in yourself right now. And if you don't do it now, that money will get used by the window cleaner. It will get spent on something you might not really need. So do it now. But if you cannot afford it now, get your magic check written, put them all over the house, £99, virtual retreat, £99. And just imagine yourself doing it. Imagine yourself turning up on the first morning live on Facebook with me doing fitness twice a day, with Shelley Greiger, who is the most fantastic yoga teacher, and she delivers the same message as me, but in a very, very subtly different way. It's incredible. You will feel so nurtured, so empowered, so in love with yourself. It's just amazing. So that's why we are closing it the day before. So you've got until the end of New Year's Day to book. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So Simon, I don't know if he's put the link on, but the blurb doesn't show up anymore. I've got to go back in and put the blurb on. I'll tell you about it again tomorrow, and also what I'm doing, can I just say, I'm not going to leave you high and dry next week. It's not a case, the magic there, we're done. I've decided Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7 a.m, because a lot of you seem to love this time and I don't mind it. It's been hard doing a live video every day for 28 days, I'll be honest. It's been tough, but only because I've got other things on, I've got other lives and my membership to do and what have you. So I've been getting up at 5:10 every morning, which again, I've not minded because it has been worth every single second. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, in Get Over Yourself, I'll be continuing along this vein, because I can't do fitness just yet, but it's coming. I know it's coming. So on a Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7 o'clock, and I'll be doing other stuff as well at 9:30, and I'll be popping on and I'll be sharing stuff. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, I want to focus on you. I want you to focus on you. So I'm going to be doing readings out of The Secret, not the book, which is a 365 days of daily teachings. So I'll be giving you a positive, just like you've had out of these. They're not as long, so you'll get more of my take on it, and I'll sidetrack myself and talk about all sorts, but I want you to feel your best self. I want you to look in that mirror and be proud of yourself. I want you to think, do you know what, I am worth that £99 to book on that retreat. How many people don't value themselves, so they wouldn't dare spend £99 on themselves while they've got Christmas presents to buy and the turkey to get and the stuffing? They don't have time, so they let themselves just feel shit and tolerate that. Well, I don't want that for you. I want you to book on that retreat because you're bloody well worth it, because you deserve it, because you've been giving all this gratitude to other people. And I will do as much free stuff as I can, but of course, it's a business like anybody else's business, and the retreats are a paid for item. But if you don't want to do it, that is fine. I don't think any less of you. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to be, after I've done this video, I'm going to be signing off until Monday morning, okay? No, sorry, till tomorrow morning. I won't be on Facebook again today, and because we really do need to, otherwise Sam and I get in danger of just being on all the time. So I've got to start wrapping some presents. So, oh my God, it's 20 to 8. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. Magic that check, get your check written, £99, and just get into that mirror and say 3 amazing things about you. Yes, you. Hand on heart, come on. Let's all say a group thank you. Hand on heart. Deborah Ashton in your bed in your nightie. Put your coffee down. Get your hand on your heart. After 3, I want you to say thank you for yourself. Now, you might be in front of a mirror now. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. It's powerful stuff, and it's all free, there for the taking. All right then, lots of love. Cheerio. Bye.